Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video on my channel. My name is Colin Knight and today we are gonna compare the pros and cons of hunting Hot Wheels in store versus buying Hot Wheels online from different websites. If you enjoy this type of content, please make sure to subscribe, and with nothing else to add, let's start with the video. At first I would obviously like to start with the stores, and I'm always gonna put the pros first and the cons last, and then at the end of the video I'm gonna make some kind of, I don't know how you call it in English, but I'll list everything I'm gonna talk about today and then my personal conclusion. So yeah, if you don't want me to explain everything I'm gonna add today, just skip to the end of this video. You can do it, you don't need to, you can watch this video and listen to my voice. So yeah, as I said, we are gonna start with the store, or stores I should say. And for stores, I'm gonna start, as I said, with the pros. And the first pro that is for me personally, is it's mostly cheaper than websites. On websites, there are many websites of, for example, resellers, for example, on eBay, Kleinanzeigen, Amazon, and whatnot. Yes, there is a platform called Whatnot, believe me or not. On these websites, there are resellers mostly. So yeah. Anyways, we are gonna talk about it later. We are at stores, not online. Yes. Then the next pro or positive thing. The positive thing for me about stores is you can take Hot Wheels home immediately after buying. No delivery or waiting time. Yes, it's pretty much self-explanatory. So yeah, let's skip to the next one. The third point on my side for stores is the possibility of opening Hot Wheels cases for free. Here is something that is very important. This only is a pro if the store is okay with it and it has some unopened or opened cases in stock, obviously. Why is this a pros? A positive side, sorry, I'm gonna say pros so much in this video, I'm really sorry ahead. There is always a chance of getting a super treasure hunt or any other rare car, such as an arrow car, for the regular price of a Hot Wheels in that specific store. But as I said already, this only can happen if the store is okay with it and if they have some in stock. In my latest video I was lucky, they had a case almost sealed. There was like 5 or 10 cars out of it from the top missing, but that's not bad at all. So it's still a case, and the store was completely fine with it, with me looking through it, which I'm still very, very, very thankful about. But yeah, one more pro thing is if multiple stores are close together, for example, in the proximity of 5 minutes of walking, you can have a higher possibility of having success in whatever it is you're hunting, because there are more stores which may have the opportunity to offer it to you as a customer. And then there's obviously always the adrenaline kick of hunting, because you never know what you are gonna find or what you are not gonna find. So yeah, there's always, I guess, not for me, but for everyone who's hunting Hot Wheels regularly, there's always the in mind the voice saying, what if you find a super treasure hunt today? How would you feel about it? It would be a great feeling, I imagine. I sadly don't have one, so I can't share what I think about it, simply because I don't have one. But there is obviously not only positives, there's also negatives. The first negative for me is which builds up on point number 4 of the positive side, is you may not find what you would like. And this can result in a chance of going out of a store with empty hands. This is I'm talking over here this is very generally this maybe is not necessarily a bad point for you, because yes, you don't get a car, but you are saving money. So yeah, this one I put it in the negatives, because some people see it as a negative, some not. But since it is technically a negative, it has to be in the negative side. So yeah, this is meant in a general way. So yeah, anyways, let's go on to the next one. This is also maybe a neutral thing maybe of hunting, the different prices in different stores. For example, in my area it is like this. Smaller stores like Kick and Teddy offer the regular mainline Hot Wheels for €1.50 or 49 cents. So about this 1 cent, it doesn't make a difference for me. So €1.50. Some stores like Smith's Toys Superstore want for a regular mainline car €2, and some supermarkets like Aldi want €1.59 or €1.60 if we are talking about even numbers. So, and then there are some exceptions. For example, in my latest hunting video, the one store that wanted €3 per car, and yeah, that's too much for a single mainline. For these €3, I could get these two from Teddy for €1.50 each. So yeah. And then I'm talking here about North America. This is sadly North America exclusive, as much as I know. About store exclusives, for example, Walmart, Kroger, or Target exclusives, such as the Target Red Edition or the Samix, the Hot Wheels Samix that are only in America available, sadly again. And then Kroger gets, for example, the Pagani Santa R we got in the normal mainline in red and yellow. Kroger got a green one, like a really, really bright green one. So yeah, which you don't get outside of a Kroger store. So yeah. And then there are two more things. One is worse than the other. One is maybe even good for you, in your opinion. The second to last negative of stores for me personally is that the most stores only have the more recent cases available. The oldest case I found in the store was last year in 2024, a 2022 case with the Renault Sport RS01. This was in that Kick I got the case from, so yeah. Really, really nice. So yeah. And then there are obviously the scalpers. Self-explanatory, I guess. Okay, that wraps up stores already. And now we are gonna go to the second part of this video, websites. Websites, for example, different platforms like Whatnot, eBay Kleinanzeigen, which is a smaller app for, I think, only in Germany or in the German-speaking area, I guess. I don't know if you know it outside of Germany. Please let me know in the comments. And then Amazon and other platforms or other websites like ToyMe. What else is there? And of course Mattel, Hot Wheels, Mattel. Yes. Pros obviously are you can buy whole cases for yourself. So mainline cases, premium silver lines, team transport cases, whatever you like. You can order it from the internet. which you cannot in most cases from stores directly. Some stores may offer it because they have both a physical store and an internet store, so maybe, but most of these stores not. For example, the store I took this information from only has the internet store. It has not a physical store. So yeah. And another positive is obviously you can go on multiple websites in a short matter of time, which results in which is then resulting in a you can go faster from website to website and look through more Hot Wheels and other diecasts you may buy than if you would do it in real life and walking from store to store or driving, whatever. And yeah, remember, as I said, that one negative for stores is that they only have the more recent cases available. This is actually a positive for the websites, because on websites you can buy cars and cases from earlier years available. The oldest case, mainline case, I'm talking about mainline cases in this point. The oldest mainline case I found when researching for this video was a 2016 case. Completely unopened, undamaged, unopened. I think pretty expensive. I think like 250 euros, whereas the normal recent case, for example, in 2023 or 2024, would cost around 150 to 170 euros. So mainline cases. Please remember, I'm talking about mainline cases with 72 cars inside. So yeah. And obviously this builds up on point 1 and 2. You have a higher chance of finding what you want for your collection compared to a store, because in a store you can't plan ahead of time what you want to get, and if you can get it there, because you can't look into a physical store before you go inside it. You have to go inside to see what they have in stock. I hope this sentence makes any sense for you. Yeah. And there are then one last positive, which is maybe also a negative, so I may be putting it in neutral, is the website exclusives such as Elite 64 and RLC and other stuff. So yeah. Okay, now that we have gone through all the positives for websites, we are obviously gonna go through the negatives, the cons of websites as well. I'm sorry. Websites are obviously more expensive than stores. However, I have to say this again, does not apply for every website. Websites like eBay, Amazon, and whatnot have, no, not whatnot, Amazon, eBay Kleinanzeigen, and other websites have, compared to a normal store, the mainline sometimes even a couple of times over the normal price. For example, I'm gonna make the comparison with this car. I found this Williams Racing F1 car in my latest Hot Wheels hunting video. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with my voice. I found this one for €1.50 in that kick. I opened the case. So, and €1.50 is pretty much the cheapest you can get, and it's really nice. On websites, however, on Amazon you can't get this for under 15 euros, which is absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. On eBay and eBay Kleinanzeigen, this car goes for 5 to 25 euros, which is even crazier to me. 15 euros is already 10 times the price. So, and 25, I'm not even ready to buy it for 5 euros. So, yeah. And then we have, wait, where was I? And then we have some stores which, for example, Toy Me offers this car for 5 or 6 euros. or 5.99 euros, something like that, which is still a crazy amount for a simple mainline, which is still 4 times the price I paid for this one for the exact same car at the end of the day. I might have to remind you, which is still too expensive for me. So yeah, I don't know if this comparison made any sense to you. I hope it did. If yes, please, if yes or no, please let me know in the comments. It helps me out a lot to make my videos in the future a bit better, so, and make it more the quality a bit higher than at the start. I know that I have developed a bit, but I'm still not there where I want to be. So, and with your comments, if you tell me, hey, this was not good, this was very good, I know where to improve, and it's really, really appreciated. So yeah. Anyways, there are 2 more negative things for me personally. At first, we have obviously when you make an order online to buy, for example, these 5 cars from Amazon or eBay, there's always a delivery cost on top of the order, simply because someone has to pay for shipping, delivery, and so on. And yeah, and with this delivery and shipping cost and time and cost, there's always the waiting time from ordering the cars to it arriving at your doorstep. If store doesn't have pickup options enabled. For example, Smith's Toy Superstores, which is where I'm going hunting very regularly, and which I'm gonna go in about 2 weeks from when you watch this video. I think when you watch this video in exactly 2 weeks, I'm gonna go there. Yes, they actually have the possibility that you can order on their website and then select the nearest store in your area, and if this exact store has the cars you want in stock, you can order it from that store directly and then pick it up, for example, at the next day or at the same day, I think. So yeah, as I said, this is only a negative if the store doesn't have the pickup option enabled, because with the pickup option you can get it as if you would walk normally in a store. So yeah, self-explanatory. Okay, now we are already at the end of this video. My personal conclusion: neither of both is better than the other. Simple as that. Sure, both have their respective pros and cons. And for some of you, some pros may be cons, and some cons may be pros. But that's pretty much what I think. It's up to you and your preference at the end of the day. I personally, I like both. I got Hot Wheels and other diecasts through both ways. As I'm talking about this video, I actually just ordered something really, really nice from Amazon, which I'm gonna showcase to you in a couple of days, if it arrives eventually. I don't know when it's gonna be delivered, so yeah. Where was I? I got Hot Wheels through both ways, and I will obviously continue to collect Hot Wheels and other diecasts by using both possibilities, because it allows me to be more flexible with my money, because money is at the end of the day always the deciding point. Do you have the money to order it online? Do you have the money to go into a store? Yes or no, simple as that. I'm gonna put now everything on screen, the pros and cons of a store and the pros and cons of a website, and beneath that my personal conclusion. And now I'm gonna do that. You can pause this video at this moment to read it all. And yeah, at this point, I would like to thank you for watching until the end. Please, if I missed anything, please put it down in the comments to let me know, and also share your opinion about which of these is a pro, a con, or nothing of both really for you. And if you enjoyed, why not leave a like and a sub to the channel? It's free and you can always change your mind. And thank you if you did. Until next time, have a great day ahead. Bye bye.